Warning, it is the opinion of the 4th Street Productions and the Working Perspectives podcast Weekend Poppin' that we should inform you that some of the language used in this recording could possibly be considered offensive. You've been warned, so if you decide to listen, then don't complain like a fuck.
One of the few times he ever got to pick on someone, we went to a camping site one time and he's picking on this fucking kid. And me and my other brother walk over to like see the ruckus that's going on. He's picking on a fucking albino. The kid's got no He's glowing in the moonlight. Brad's ripping on him.
Brad's like, finally.
Dude, I can't fucking make fun of him. And he's like, what? You guys make fun of me all the time? I go, you're normal. You just have red hair.
That kid's got pink eyes, man.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right,
him.
Bradley.
What's wrong with you?
Hi, hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to talk to some real people about some real things, living real lives, doing real stuff. This is the Working Perspectives podcast, Weekend Poppin'. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by the man, the myth, Liam Reese. The Jdub one, Jdub Justin Richardson. The bad boy, Bernie Biceps, Bernie Base Hits, Benoit Poudcasse, Bern Podcasty, and N-Dub's favorite son, Strong Stem Steve Cabot. Scriam, how we doing, my man?
I'm great, dude.
Good.
How you doing?
Good, man. Glad to have you back on. Jdub, how we living, my man?
Fired up. I'm excited. What's up?
Like it. Benoit Poudcasse, sir, how are you?
You know, just here playing a little hurt and just trying to keep my voice all right. A little congested, but we're good.
Rubbing some dirt on it, getting it through. Love it.
That's it.
That's it. Strong Stem, we're celebrating a year, you and me. How you doing, my man?
Hanging on by a thread. But so my nose is fucking chapped. My lips are fucking chapped. My goddamn hands are cracked and busted from this cold, shitty weather and the dickhead job that I chose. But I'm a dickhead. So I'm doing this. But guess what? I have a 4-wheeler.
Hey.
And tomorrow, it's gonna fucking snow, bitch! Yeah!
Wow.
Let's go!
Wow. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, coming off of that, in case you were wondering, you can find all our content and all our stuff on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can hang out with us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And for the love of God, just like and subscribe so my wife leaves me alone about doing this show. This is the Working Perspectives Podcast Weekend Poppin' 1-year anniversary celebration. Let's get this thing started. Let's go.
It's our objective to be effective by voicing societies. Working perspective, exploring your day and how you get paid. Launching a new episode every Tuesday. Your day can transform while we inform with new episodes available on every platform. So check out our vibe and how we get live. Then do us a solid. Share and subscribe. Would you share it? Would you share it? Would you share it? Working Perspectives.
All right. So, fellas, we had a little hiccup, we'll say. So, as advertised last week on the Weekend Poppin', we were supposed to air the John Derito episode. So, a little behind the scenes, I couldn't get approval in time on the episode. It wasn't for lack of trying. Couldn't get approval in time. So, we had to go with, I had an episode in the holster. So we went with the Dave Rascob episode, which would have been the following week anyway. But honestly,
I heard Derito was too busy yoking fucking dudes out. That's why he couldn't get back to you.
Yeah, he didn't miss any jiu-jitsu classes, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Derito fucking.
But yeah, so we had to pull a curveball, right? And then, we at least, had to air something. But yeah, no, I really like Dave's show. I love that I would love to get more. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I would love to get more into conspiracies and things like that. I thought it was a really good show. Dave's like a funny guy. He talks well. He's, cultured and smart. Pretty good shit. Scriam, what did you think of this week's show?
Dude, conspiracy theorists are fucking fascinating, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I don't like what he was talking about, like Q and everything, QAnon, like how they think like JFK Jr. is still alive. That shit, those people are fucking out of their minds, and it's like just fascinating to me, dude. Flat earthers and shit. Those people are fucking fascinating, dude. They are.
Yeah. The fact that they actually believe that shit, I'm like, you can't be that dumb.
Space is fake.
Yeah, but dude,
space is fake. It's just real high air.
The moon, the sun, it's all fake.
All fake.
Dude. It's incredible, dude. It's incredible.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I don't usually big up myself, but when they were bringing up the JFK stuff, right? At the very end of it, I just said JFK blown away. What else do I have to say? When I listened to it back, I was like, all right, that was a fucking nice drop there.
Yeah, it was. That was a good line. A good line. I admit. You got to give credit where credit's due. That was a great one.
True.
I liked your headache line, actually. I thought your headache line was,
I agree, Bern. I agree.
Yeah, this job. Well, because but it was a bad because I was thought he was talking about JFK.
It's close.
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah, close enough.
I mean, sure, an airplane crash will give
now
you
Matt's
headaches,
blushing and shit. Fuck you, Matt.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? So yeah, but no, Jdub, what were your thoughts of this week's show?
I like Dave, and I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
He's another one of those guys. I haven't seen him in 20 years.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's not very difficult for me to talk about conspiracy theories. I love it,
dude. It's
the outlandishness, the nonsense of it, and you said like he was talking about having his own show just about conspiracy theories.
So for all those listening, we've just been joined by Rachel Sausage Ocelous.
Yo, Rachel, where your mom? Where your mom's at?
Yo, that
home.
that clip
She's home
pretty well.
Tell her I said what's up. Tell her
she's in,
I said what's up. Please.
Small world.
I'm sure she'll maybe come across what you had to say on Facebook. I'm waiting for
Yeah,
her to
hell yeah.
watch it and tell me.
Well,
And listen to me.
I'll send her a friend request and I'll fucking tag her in the video.
She
okay.
does your mom dance?
Ew, what?
I used to
salsa. Does she want to win $1,000?
Yeah, go ahead, Justin. What were you gonna say?
I was saying, small world. Rachel's hot mom lives in my brother's old house.
Yeah.
Rachel's hot mom.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
My brother built Rachel's hot mom's patio.
Isn't that
Hell
nuts?
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, look at
Small
that.
world.
Small world, full circles.
Yep.
So
Is it in North Wales?
Lansdale.
Land of the
Hey,
Free?
Liam.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Righteous. Hey, righteous.
Righteous. All right. So very nice. Well, yeah, Justin, conspiracy theories. And before we were so rudely interrupted, I did want to let you guys know that Dave was lining up to do a show about conspiracy theories, and you'll never guess who his co-host was going to be.
Shake
JFK
D's,
Jr.
right?
It was the Sandman from ECW.
No
Who the
way.
fuck is
For
that?
real?
Yeah, that was.
And that's
who-
You're
not
not
a
joking?
conspiracy?
Not joking.
Dan, 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 dan. Dude, I fucking love the Sandman. He was like the Stone Cold of ECW. He would just appear in the ring,
he was
sitting
the
on the
best.
corner with the
And when you
kendo
guys-
stick.
But when you guys say ECW, like I wasn't balls deep into that, but that's the one
The
below
Philadelphia one.
WCW and also
Yeah.
below WWE. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It was
No.
on UV.
No one gives a fuck.
57. It
Yeah,
was
no
on-
one
Yeah.
gives a fuck.
It was
It was
free.
the
I didn't have
best.
cable, so I couldn't watch WWF.
Oh.
All there
Did it-
was ECW at 11 o'clock on
Oh, it was
UV
the
57.
best on Wednesdays. It was the best. Yeah.
Did ECW start in Philly, or was it
Yeah.
like big
Yeah.
in Philly?
No,
Yeah,
it started. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
we don't have to get into it. I know all the history.
Yeah.
Please
but I
don't.
won't-
Please
yeah.
don't. Please don't.
We
Please
could do
don't.
an
I'm already
ECW
falling
podcast.
asleep.
I could do a lot of
You just
shit
lost
in
all
it.
12 listeners. They're all gone. All of them.
I mean, I bet we lost our Paul demographic. Thanks, Justin.
Fuck it, Rachel. Where's your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rachel, how's your mom?
So either way,
She's fine.
yep, you're damn right she is.
Damn right. Yeah. Respect. Respect.
beat this joke to death.
So
until
either
it's
way,
terrible.
we'll keep it going. So Sausage, now that you're here, we're just talking about this week's episode with Dave Rascob. What did you think about this week's show?
Thought the chicken nugget eating contest was very funny.
Oh my God, that was great. I mean, typical 18-year-old kids messing around, going to Wendy's, ordering 1,000 chicken nuggets,
Ready to shit their pants.
Dude, they had one kid had a butter stick eating contest, another kid had a cereal eating contest.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
cereal.
Cereal.
Think about it though. When you were in high school, you get all stoned and you pour like a whole box of cereal into like a fucking into like a casserole dish, dude. I could put back so much cereal, dude.
Oh, for sure, dude. I could legit eat I could get a salad bowl and put fucking a whole thing of what are the fucking
Fuck are
fruity
you talking
pebbles?
about, Matt? What are you talking about? You wrestled. You were licking that milk like a cat a little bit and getting your fucking mouth wet. That was it.
Well,
Stop
that's
dreaming.
for part of the year. The rest of the year. Yeah. I did fluctuate. When I wrestled as a freshman, I wrestled 189, and then as a sophomore, I wrestled 145. And then
Jesus.
and then
Welcome to the worst sport on
and then it gets better as a junior, wrestled 189 again.
Respect.
Yeah. Someone hit a growth spurt. What are you gonna do?
Me and Perk walk into a party where it might have been seniors. Above the fridge is a bowl that has fruit and shit in it. Big bowl though. We walk into the party. He grabs the bowl, dumps the fruit on the island, turns the bowl, grabs a box of cereal, dumps the whole box of cereal into the bowl.
That's right.
Grabs the milk, pours a bunch of milk in, grabs a spoon, and just starts walking around the party with a full fucking box. I think it was Frosted Flakes.
Wasn't his house?
Nope. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm fucking Jdub.
Now remember, this is post Perk taking a potato off the head and almost dying.
Right.
So his brain's a little scrambled at this point. You know what I mean?
And you wonder why they would say, "Hey, you can come to the party, but don't bring your friends."
Yeah, right.
End up, guys.
If it wasn't someone stealing a DVD player, it was someone eating all your cereal.
True that. So nice. All right, well, let's keep it moving. So Benoit Poudcasse, I know you're hurting. I know you're fighting through. Good. How did you like this week's show?
It was cool, man. I mean, I love the fact that he took advantage of that time off and just traveled the globe.
My God.
Where was he? Abu Dhabi, like that. Those kind of places were legit desert villages 40 years ago, and now they're 100-story
metropolises.
Yeah, just popped up out of nowhere. I would love to that or Dubai kind of joints. I would love to get over there and just see how ridiculous and filthy rich it actually is.
I loved when he said, he was like, it was strange when he went from looking at the parking garage and there's Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and Mercedes, and he's like, I'm used to seeing one that has 20 Toyota Camrys in it, and now it's
not happening.
Yeah, not over there. But yeah, dude, I mean, I would love to go there. I've been to Istanbul, but only through the airport. I love being able to say that because I've been to Frankfurt and Istanbul and all that stuff. But I was just in the airport, but it still counts. So go fuck yourself.
Counts.
Yeah. So
hold on. Istanbul's in Turkey, correct?
Correct. Formerly
which is nowhere near Abu Dhabi. You're not driving to Abu Dhabi from Turkey.
He had the layaway. So he took JFK.
Never mind. Say less. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you saying that you were in Abu Dhabi when you were in Turkey? Because they're not even fucking close.
No, not even. I wouldn't. I hear you. Honestly, I'm a little scared to go there. To tell you the truth, I don't know.
It's you need to be a billionaire to go to Abu Dhabi, unless you're that bull. But otherwise,
So nice. So I agree with you, Benoit. But good show. So Strong Stem. What'd you think about the Dave Rascob episode there this week? Your thoughts?
So the thing that obviously we already went into it, but I'm the conspiracy thing's fantastic. I'm with Scriam, I'm with all them and you fucking goddamn retards. Anyway, so but something that hits to me on a level that I don't think people really understand is what Bern just said. So there's one of the most legendary things ever in my industry are what would be known around here as a you pull it, right? It's a junkyard, bunch of old shitty cars, guy buys 2 acres of property, puts fucking 500 cars on it, junk cars, And now if you need a used part, I can call this guy and it might be in an accident and that car was condemned there, but it still has a great alternator, great start, whatever, right? So you can get cheaper parts from that, right? Understand So out in Abu Dhabi, it's legendary for their car graveyards or car junkyards. There's videos, if you YouTube them, put Abu Dhabi car junkyard. The shittiest car in that fucking junkyard is a Ferrari F50.
Yeah.
Everything is shit you've never seen before. G-Wagons, Bugattis, fucking some of the most expensive cars that you've ever dreamed of are just laying all over thousands of them all over the desert. Because again, these guys, ready for this? People hate me in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Most of those guys are used to riding camels or a horse or some piece of shit dog that they're gonna eat later. But
oh my dogs.
Whatever. I might have made the last one up. Right? Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. They might ride a tiger. I don't fucking know. I think they're shit, right?
Yeah.
Either way, these motherfuckers also don't know how to maintain a vehicle in what we call a desert. So a car does not work well when it's 1,000 degrees. There's fucking sand in the air. This dickhead doesn't care what he's doing. He's riding shotgun with a fucking cougar and a goddamn grizzly bear. They don't give a fuck. They got too much money. But so when I heard of him about Abu Dhabi and obviously the jiu-jitsu connection and everything that goes on over there. So for people who don't know, they have like the Olympics over there. It's called the ADCCs. It's the most prestigious jiu-jitsu tournament in the world. If you win that, it's like winning the gold medal in the Olympics. Most prestigious. You're the man. You're the number one guy in the world. So like Abu Dhabi's huge for me. Like when hearing that is dope.
Yeah, they do UFC over there a lot too. They do.
They bought an island because they bought an island, Matt. He makes so much money. He bought an island in the richest area in the world, and the regular fighters get paid $12,000 a fight, and this guy has enough fucking money that he bought a fucking island in the richest place in the world.
Yeah, dude, he's a scumbag.
Fucking Dana, you cokehead faggot.
Yeah.
Got a little aggressive. I didn't throw retard in there though. At least I'm being PC today.
Yeah, save that for afterwards.
That's my job.
I didn't mean the whole camel riding thing or dog eating. I don't know.
You 100% did mean it, but we have
and if you got a fucking problem for the 400th time, 608 Garfield Avenue, West Point, PA. I'm here all day, every day.
Yeah.
Your complaint, faggot.
You can go and drop in a complaint, and you can get your muffler looked at as well. You know?
But I won't check your oil.
Not unless you ask.
I mean, unless you're Rachel's mom.
Oh.
My bad.
She knows how to check her own oil.
You're right. That's a lovely woman. I should show respect. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Checks her own oil.
I apologize, Rachel. You're right.
She does.
Fans for that.
Yeah, Scriam. I apologize. That's not right.
So all right. So let's
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
God.
Oh God, I'll pay $1,000 right now.
Yo.
I mean, time has passed.
Let's say
she's still good looking, but
not if I close my eyes, it doesn't.
Rachel. Yeah. Well, let's say. Can I ask you this? Right.
Yep.
When you were on the show previously on the Roundtable, this Roundtable series episode 3, End Up Saga Part 3, The Next Generation, which you were a shining star on that episode. I think everyone can agree. You talked about how your mom was working a ton of jobs and was slinging papers and working all these jobs and going to night school and stuff. And that, she was just struggling to pay for this house that you made her buy so you could live next to a friend on your softball team. Right. Had OnlyFans existed back then,
Rachel would have a Bentley.
Would you be like,
maybe.
Mom, let's go. Like,
had OnlyFans existed back then, I probably would have made one at age 14.
I know who your number one fan would have been, Rachel. I think we all do. It would have been my stepdad, Don. He loves the sausage.
Hold on, and I just got a quick question. I just swiped over because I don't know how to work all this shit, but I just see Rachel now. Rachel, are you in a coal mine or?
I don't have the background, so I just blurred. I'm in my dark office room.
You in a cave? You Batwoman or some shit? Where are we at?
Yes, I was Catwoman for 2 years in a row this Halloween.
All right.
Yeah. The whole
Well, you gotta
shebang.
usually you should get a new costume, but I hear you.
I was Rosie O'Donnell 4
in
years
these
in a row.
times, in these times, nobody saw my costume last year.
That's
True.
a good point.
True.
Very much.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Too
guess
good
you
to
can
hide.
recycle. Yeah.
True.
Spend the money, you make it. Do you need me to, Rachel? Do you need me to send you the background?
I can send you my light.
I would take it.
That's what your mom
You should
said.
just be able to
You want me
highlight.
to turn the light on?
I didn't say it, man. I was like, that's too.
All right. So let's keep it
Hell
moving.
yeah, Liam.
Let's keep it moving. There's something we have to discuss. Okay. So just to let everybody know, available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube is the Dave Rascob episode that we aired this week because I couldn't get approval for the John Derito episode, but available next week. Fingers crossed. That the John Derito episode will be available and approved, and we can air it next week. For the love of God, let's go. So
Let's go, Dorito.
Next week. All right. So now we're here. It's the 1-year anniversary special. But before we dig into that, there's something I wanted to ask. So on the Roundtable series, episode 3, the End Up Saga, part 3, Rachel brought up that there was a pharmacy incident and she glanced over it and we never went back to it. Then last week on the Weekend Poppin', available now on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Work and Respect This Podcast.
That's right.
Liam glanced over it as well.
That's right.
Saying that he cited he didn't really recall what she was discussing.
Hell yeah.
I would like to know, have you guys convened?
Yes.
And if yes, I would love to hear more about the pharmacy incident. Either one of you, take it away.
I agree, Matthew.
First of all, you keep saying I breezed over it. You said we'll come back to that.
You're right.
Never did.
You know what? You are 100% right, Rachel, and I take full responsibility for that. Let your mom know that I am a man that takes responsibility for his actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. And also let him know that he has a wife and kid, and I don't. So if she wants to go through that, she can go throrough me. You know what I mean?
Well, let your mom know that I'm used to European women. So
respect.
I don't know. Wait.
Wow.
Isn't your mom?
Am I European? No.
Ocelous?
I
just made some dumb shit up.
Family.
Ocelous is Irish?
Ocelous is Lithuanian. This is my dad's side.
Oh. And what's your mom?
Remember, you don't get your
Irish,
name from your
Scottish,
mom.
Oh.
Neanderthal.
Oh.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's what I am. Yo, tell her hook me up.
Keep the bloodlines clean.
Yeah, my knuckles drag on the ground when I walk. You understand?
Well, I mean, she's still European then, technically. Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Fuck
sounds
up.
European.
I'm just
Sounds gay.
Either way, yep. All right. So, who's gonna tell us about this pharmacy fight that I glanced over?
I will because I remember it better.
Okay. Let's hear. We'll get Rachel's take, and then Liam, I'll let you add on to what she
retort. Let him retort.
Yeah.
It's retort, Steve. Yeah.
Isn't that what I said? Retort?
Yeah, use that word from now on.
Or did I say retard?
No, say retort from now on.
What is it called? How do I say it? Hold on. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, all right.
All right, go ahead, Sausage.
So I was running about town with I won't name names, but the girls I was with may have been on the level of smeezy.
Hell yeah!
And one of them is an outsider. One of them is a well-known NW person, but
hell
whatever. So, and I do think it was the outsider's fault mostly, and the smeeziest of them all. Won't name names. We went to the pharmacy, and as like a joke, we were like buying like random stuff. Liam happened to be working the register, and I was best friends with his sister at the time. And me and Liam like had never like had a rapport really, except like you're my friend's older brother. We were not friends yet. And the Smeezies bought condoms, and we were like 14 or something.
Oh,
probably,
yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, like I remember like even feeling weird, being like, yeah, I don't know. And so So yeah, and I remember Liam saying nothing. I was trying to make like eye contact with you.
Liam,
I was trying to have like a moment.
Hell yeah,
And then
trying to fuck.
I don't know, but anyway. Oh my god. Hey guys, my mom's calling.
Speaker.
What's up, Mom? Well, now I know where her mom's at.
So yeah, they bought these condoms from Liam. And
Hell yeah, Liam. Hell yeah, Liam.
Liam went home and told his mom, and I wasn't allowed to hang out with Jamie for like, I don't even know how long. It was like months.
Respect, Liam. He went home and said,
So
He went home and ratted.
He was like, hey, I don't want my angel of a sister hanging out with these
hell yeah,
buying fucking rubbers in middle school.
Respect, Matt.
I agree,
sounds like
but
to
it
me.
wasn't me. I wasn't.
Sounds like
valiantly-
Liam's an awesome older brother.
Yeah, good move, Liam. Proud of you.
I was trying to like
I agree.
All right.
communicate that this is not me.
Oh, okay. You were doing that with your eyes?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think even
I think I said like, "Hi, Liam," and you just like were like,
All right.
even by like 17 years old though, or 16, however old I was I think by then I knew though that like Smeezers traveled in packs and whatnot. So like,
Yep.
I wasn't
kinda-
compared to them. I'm nothing.
He understood.
Like, in that.
He understood.
it sounds like I was just like valiantly trying to protect my sister's innocence.
I
agree.
And not just being a dick at all and causing trouble.
No.
They were like known Smees. I was still innocent.
All right. Well, Liam and Rachel, thank you for resolving that. And thank you for sharing
Thank
that
you,
with
Liam,
us.
for being a great older brother.
Yeah.
Well, I
Liam,
spent all these years thinking Liam hated me because of it.
Well, you were
He's
thinking.
just being a stand-up human.
What were you saying, Liam?
I said all these years.
I feel like it took long after that. And I was like, do you hate me?
Yeah.
And then
like,
we became friends.
like 5 years.
Yeah, it may have been 5
about
whole
that.
years.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Hey, it's all right.
Good move by
Liam.
you.
Yeah.
Good move by you, Scram.
Yeah. Strong move.
Whatever.
Strong move. That's what a man of the house does.
I
Let me
agree, Matt.
live.
I agree, Matt.
Nice. So, all right. So let's keep it moving then. Let's let bygones be bygones and smut johns be smut johns. So
No, hold on. Before the story ends, this is gonna get weird because I wish they were older. But you smuts weren't using these condoms, right?
No, I mean, I wasn't. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my purchase. I don't know what they did.
You making balloon animals out of these things, or what the fuck are we doing with them?
I honestly think we might have after that.
Yikes.
Thank God.
It is crazy
But they
how
were they were active at that time, and I don't think I was.
All right. What were you gonna say, Justin?
it is crazy how big a condom fills up like with water. Like it gets to the size of a watermelon. Like if you fill them up with water, or if you like blow them up, condoms expand greatly.
How the fuck do you know that?
We used to, because from the pharmacy, we would steal them long
He's a gay
before.
man.
I think before I could even come, we used to steal condoms and like fill them up with water and just throw them off the roof.
You had to fill them up with water to put out Brad's fire.
No, we used to fill them up with. So back to Bern, Anarchist Cookbook. We used to fill them up with Drano, and you could throw them out, and they would turn into an awesome bomb. Courtesy old head Chuck Modee, who of course was the one who figured that out. But because of the Anarchist Cookbook, you can make a bomb out of Drano and a condom.
Didn't take much, baby. Didn't take much.
Nice. I would just like to say, Rachel, I just feel for your mom. First, it's Satan's peen. Then she's finding all these condoms everywhere.
Yep.
Like, oh my God. And she's working 6 jobs, delivering newspapers, living in a house she can't afford, and all of this because of her daughter. I mean, the strength of
God bless your mom.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, I've worked just as much so far in my life. So.
but here's the thing: no one cares. So back to your mom. I'm on jump shit.
No crab.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, let's keep it moving then. So, like we said before, available now all podcast platforms and YouTube. Work Perspectives Podcast. Dave Rascob episode next week. Well, hopefully, John Derito. Prayers are with us. But let's keep it moving. this today is a momentous day for the Working Perspectives podcast. We are celebrating our 1-year anniversary. The date, last year we aired on January 5th of last year of 2021. Time of recording is now January 6th of 2022. We've made it a year, over our 100 episodes, 1 million freaking co-hosts, and a whole lot of fun. But it's been pretty crazy. So I know we on the 100th episode, we did our favorites from the last year, or first 100 episodes. So I want to go a little bit in a different route. So I want to ask, what would you like to see from the show in the coming year? So Lashmize, we'll start with you. So what would you like to see from the Working Perspectives podcast in the upcoming year, 2022?
So I'm definitely game for when you were talking about like conspiracy theorists and stuff, diving into that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know if like you would ever do like, if you ever seen any of those videos online for like, like First Amendment auditors and like sovereign citizens and like all these fucking maniacs and stuff. Like I'm that's another thing I'm fascinated by is those maniacs. And like, I don't know if you would ever like, dive into like commentary on that kind of shit, because those videos are fucking hilarious.
So
I agree.
Here's something that we have said from the beginning on the Working Perspectives podcast is that for the main show, at least, and on the Poppin', we just don't get political. And the reason is because, and it was because people like have their opinions and whatever. But what you're saying, it doesn't seem like it's political. I feel like it's kind of like a John Stewart, like the Daily News kind of thing, right? Where you're just kind of commentating on like how like ridiculous some of the shit is. Is that right?
Yeah. These guys, like they come in all shapes and sizes, dude. I don't think it matters. Like some of them can be like super liberal and some of them are like super conservative. The one thing they all have in common is like they just like they don't believe in like the law of the land. Yeah, they're just fucking they're so crazy, dude. And it's awesome, dude. I watch these videos all the time. They're fucking incredible.
Well, if that's something you would want to do, I'd be happy to produce that, because we do. So the whole theme of the Working Perspectives podcast and 4th Street Productions LLC
ice cream
is, you know it, ice cream. We want every flavor of ice cream, every type of entertainment there is. We fit every demographic, and we want to, for every crowd, we want to have a show. So, like my mom.
And just for the record, I will watch Scriam fucking do conspiracy theory, wild dickheads who do that wild shit he's talking about. And I also watch your mom cook.
Yeah, my mom wants to do a cooking show, so we can have my mom's cooking show, and then next we can have Liam yelling at morons show. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, I'm with it.
Love it. Nice. I like that, Scriam. I like that. That's awesome.
I agree.
Very cool. Nice. So, all right. Well, let's keep it moving. So, good shout. We'll yell at the crazies with Liam. Jalen, no! What do you got? Any thoughts or anything you would like to see from the Working Perspectives podcast in the year 2022?
I mean, now that I just heard that, I'd like to see more Liam this year.
I
want to Liam yells at moron show, yo. You
I'm with you, easy.
Yeah, no, I'm with you too. I would love. Yeah, I told Liam that he has carte blanche whenever he wants to be on the show. I'd love to have him.
Yeah,
for sure.
Liam calling people stupid might be like one of my favorite things.
Ever. I agree. I agree.
Nice.
We could do another, like we could storm the Capitol again this year. There's so much.
The guy with the Viking helmet.
I'm big on the round tables. I'm excited for like a 40-foot round table, because I don't know where Bern's from. It sounds like a magical place. I've never even heard of it.
FF baby.
So when you mentioned that I mean, this will be news, but that's been booked. The 44 round table the 44 round table saga part 1 has been booked. And it's and right now I'm throwing around titles of the episode, but currently we're throwing around the good, the bad, and the Studley. as the
Hell yeah.
episode. So yeah, it'll be the Roundtable Series episode 5 and Roundtable Series episode 5, 44th Saga Part 1, the good, the bad, and the Studley. So that's what I'm hoping. So yeah, that's been booked. Nice. And we have another roundtable booked. I booked an LC roundtable, Lansdale Catholic roundtable. So
That'll be good.
yeah, hopefully that'll be nice. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I would love the roundtables were they're so good, so funny, so many like good, it was a good mix, and the way we did it worked really well. So yeah, I'm with you. But yeah, more Liam, more roundtables. I think that's a recipe for success. Or a Liam roundtable. Who the hell knows? Right? Dude, we did a show last night where we would love to do like a video games roundtable. Like we recorded a show last night, and the dude we had on, he's a big gamer, and he has like a Twitch and a YouTube, and like he helped out with the live event that we did with the Mario Kart. And we were talking, dude, we could talk him and Justin. I didn't know this. Him and Justin were talking video games till the fucking cows came home. You know what I mean? It was it's great. So nice. Very good shout, Justin. So Miss Sausage Ocelous, let me get your thoughts. What would you like to see from the Working Perspectives podcast in the year 2022?
More of me and Brad.
Wow. Why the Ginger Coxman?
One, he's one of my besties, so I feel like our back and forth is good.
Okay.
We're a good banter.
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, and personally, selfish reasons, it was fun.
Yeah. That had nothing to do with the other people that were on that recording. I mean, fucking.
It's not like you're. Yeah, it's not like you're friends with Bennett Casa, but whatever.
Yeah. Not like me and Bern were
my other
there
best
as well.
friend.
Yeah, it wasn't like Bern fucking stole the show in the roundtable part.
No.
Facts.
He was dropping some fucking dimes.
I agree until again, Bern, my buddy, my friend, I love you. Always with the singles. My man is as he hits for 999 on usual. But did you ask Brad why we wanted to see his tits? that was an out. That's a ground out, cuz that's a ground out.
Yeah.
My
Listen,
I love you.
That's
That was
right.
a ground out. That was a ground out.
That was time.
Again, I said you had it 999.
He was trying to save the situation because Brad.
That was a dinger.
Brad was reliving a traumatic moment.
Brad did not want to.
Brad even stopped, and you saw it. You saw the pain in his face. Like, I wish that was the scenario. It wasn't.
Dude, that happened twice. Like
that was. You guys were talking about it later. That was the inauguration of like him being called tits like forever. That was like the first time, and then after that, it was just like tits forever.
Oh,
and he told his mom on Thomas.
Oh god.
Jdub can't bring his friend home.
My mom hated Thomas because Thomas called him bitch tits, and Brad went home. He's like, "Oh, by the way,
Jdub,
your buddy called me bitch tits." My mom was like, "Which one?" She was like, "Romeo." My mom looked at me, was like, "That damn Romeo." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Out of all my friends, he's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
does call people bitch tits.
In comparison, he's got
out of all of them.
That's the one you're mad at.
Yeah,
Brad had a life. I mean, he is a literal redheaded stepchild. Like he had and then he's a mouthy, fucking redheaded.
Yeah, he's got some complexes. I mean, as we all do.
Yeah. One of the few times he ever got to pick on someone. We went to a camping site one time, and he's picking on this fucking kid. And me and my other brother walk over to like see the ruckus that's going on. He's picking on a fucking albino. Kid's got no pity. He's glowing in the moonlight. Brad's ripping on him.
Brad's like, finally.
Dude, I can't fucking make fun of him. And he's like, "What? You guys make fun of me all the time?" I go, You're normal. You just have red hair.
The kid's got pink eyes, man.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right, Bradley.
What's wrong with you?
Last week, I forgot to put like the segment in between the disclaimer and the start of the show. I think I just figured out what we're putting for this week as the segment. My God, that's fucking hilarious. So, all right, nice. Well, okay, yeah, more Brad and more sausage. I mean,
all right. On this note, I have something to discuss. Matt, do you remember why you call me sausage?
Yeah, I was about to ask, why the fuck are you even called that?
I
have a memory. I want to see if it's the same.
I thought it was because
it's about to get weird.
I'm trying to think. It's because my stepdad loved, like, we had a story where like Alex and my mom like had a fight because Alex was ordering pizzas for his when he was getting married the first time. They were having like a get together, like a dinner before everyone, like a party before the wedding for people like arriving. Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You say it then.
Okay. I was a vegetarian in high school.
Okay.
And I forget what it might have been, I don't know, but you threw bacon at my face.
Hell yeah. I would too.
And it stayed there for a second. And then we were all laughing about me being a vegetarian and you throwing meat at my face. And you're like, bacon Ocelous. And then it just evolved to sausage. Because that's funnier. Yeah. And that was in high school. So way off on the timing. But
oh man.
That's my memory.
I think I do remember that because I think Bell might have been the first one to say sausage or
yeah, and he does still say it. I'm pretty sure. I mean,
everybody, dude, sausage, it just fucking works. What do you?
I know. I don't disagree with it.
I mean, are you eating meat now?
Yeah, I like it. Whenever, the first time I had, I think, hot wings.
A dick.
Yes.
We were all
I had hot wings.
We were all thinking it, right? Am I right?
I'm sorry. I just say it. I'm an asshole.
We were all thinking it. So
it was because I started having hot sauce, and I was like, "Can I take this heat? I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna eat this chicken wing because I'm like, I broke up with someone, and I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna eat meat, and ever since then, I've been
clip that, Matt. Clip that, Matt.
Oh man, I don't know. Now
I've really... never not wanted meat ever since. Yeah, it does wonderful things for my body.
Yes.
Hey, I'm
better off.
Big fan of meat myself. I mean, aren't we
all?
Pancetta for breakfast.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So very good. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. So thank you for sharing that, sausage. Keep it moving. Yep. Benoit Poudcasse, Bernie base hits, Bernie biceps, Bernie Megadish Bern. I will say this: January 5th of last year, we released 3 episodes the first week. Benoit Poudcasse, episode numero uno. Number one.
Wait. Bern's episode came right before the capital ejaculation. Did I say that right?
Capital.
Right before. A lot of people think that's why it happened.
Oh, I meant insurrection, not ejaculation, whatever. But same thing, right? I think, whatever. My words are fucked up, but I didn't know that. All right, Bern.
Yeah. Matt drops a podcast, and the next day people storm the Capitol, man. It was
hell yeah.
I think they have something to do with one another.
It's a conspiracy. We'll do
it.
We'll dig
into it. It's a conspiracy. Nice feed, Matt. Nice feed.
Yeah, well, you set me up, bad guy. You know it. So yeah, Benoit, you were here episode 1, right?
That's awesome.
You've been ride or die. What do we got? What do you think? What do you see from the Working Perspectives podcast and 4th Street Productions LLC in the year 2022?
Man, I'd like to get a little nudity. You know, it doesn't have to be anything too hardcore. We can start off like
couple titties.
Style.
I've talked about
a flash here or there.
Yeah, I talked about a calendar, starring someone's mother. But
we'll work our way up to full.
I want 15 of them.
Yeah.
I should have taken her call.
You definitely fucking should have.
100% should have.
We were yelling at you to do it.
Yeah, well.
I'm psyched for the live stuff, man. That live show was so good, and the build-up was really good. And I think you got a lot of people really interested in the show by doing it. So I'm excited to see what kind of weird live stuff we can get rolling this year.
Yeah.
Whether it's the round tables or some kind of challenge or like I just think it's good for the pod, and it was super fun to listen to. It was super fun to be there for. And,
I agree, Bern.
It's a good drive. So I'd like to see some more live stuff.
Yeah, no, and it's definitely, honestly, it was a blast to do.
So much fun.
Like Steve was there.
So much fun.
We did.
I didn't get for the big thing, but it's so much fun.
When we were, Steve was at a wedding when we did the big gimmick, but we did like when we were shooting the stuff, like the
Promos,
home run derby and the promos and like so much stuff. It was so much like, it was just like kind of fun to be like, you know, I know we weren't on set, but we did like a full day of production, you know what I mean? And it was like just kind of fun to be a part of that and actually do it. And like, you know, shoot like the car chase scene where I threw a banana at Tom, you know what I mean? Like, and Pete shot him with Nerf guns. It was just like, you know, and we legit did that in front of like his neighbors, and they were like, what is
Matt. I know. I just want to interject. I know. Fuck his neighbors. You did it in front of Tom's son, who was sitting directly next to me. That explained why Uncle Matty and Pete were running down on Daddy, which was a weird situation for me, which was an incredible situation. The first time I met Tom's son, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like for me to hang out there, it's literally just me and his 2-year-old trying to explain why Uncle Matty's attacking Daddy.
Yeah, it was a weird day, but you know, he also got pissed when I threw his wiffle ball over the fence too.
He did.
But I agree. Well, I have a ton of ideas for the storylines. It's who I'm gonna do them with, really, and how it's gonna work. But I definitely I agree. The more live stuff, the better. I was talking to a friend of the show, former guest of the show, Alan Bach, all friend of ours, and he had come up with a great idea of, he's like, why don't you do like a beef and beer or something like that? And I was like, I would love to eventually be able to do like a live show, right? And we could sell
shout out Alan. Alan's the man.
Yeah, Bach's the man.
He's the man. But like, I would love to do like a beef and beer live show at like Graham's or something. I just think that would be like, hopefully we can get there in the year 2022. And, you know, like, and you're more right. Like as much as like, you know, as much as it was what it was, the live event was a success. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, we were able to do it. There's a lot of times where people say all these things and these creative ideas and they're fun, but getting it done and having it done at the end of the day. And it took all of us to do it. And it was a big team effort. And I think that, that's just, you know, more of that I think would be great. I agree. Yeah.
And some nudity.
And
hell yeah.
Course. And of course, you know, it's all the nudity all the time, starting the Working Perspectives podcast OnlyFans. So nice. Very cool. Thank you for that, Bern. So let's keep it moving. The strongest of stems. You've been here with me since last February, my man. We've been riding and dying on this damn show. We've had the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. I've called you a fuck twat on this show. I yelled at you and called you a fuck cunt one time over Dennis Rodman. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But no, you've been my guy here, man. Can't thank you enough for just being on the show and killing it with me. And you bring it every week, brother. And I can't thank you enough for all the people you've booked and all the ideas and everything you've helped with. But for you, what do you see? What do you want to see from the show in the year 2022?
Listen, I talk a fucking enough, right? We know this. Like, I don't shut the fuck up. So I don't need to keep time. But I'm gonna get a little real with it in the fact that, Matt, again, you're my guy. So you say all this shit. That's nice. It makes me sound a good person. But well before this, I wrote for you before all this. We know this. Any person that bleeds with me, when you go through some shit, those are your guys. Those are your brothers. So I don't give a fuck what it is. Anytime that what I want more of is I just want this to keep happening. Because when I show up, I get to talk with, I got fucking Jay Deezy. I got Scriam. I got fucking Bern Bull. I got Young Sausage. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you talking about? Like, again, and then for any person that doesn't, I don't to say this articulately, for someone that doesn't take a giant deep breath every time they talk to me because I don't have a filter, is something refreshing to me. People that just realize that I'm not an asshole. I just tell how I see it, I think, which probably makes me an asshole. Whatever. But so like for me to come on here and have somebody to let me do whatever the fuck I want, say whatever I want, never has. So just for real facts, even though you do edit stuff and you go through some things, but there has never been a point ever where Matt said, Steve, you can't say that, except for the retard and faggot thing for a little bit, but we got over that.
Yeah.
But Matt, there's never been a time ever where you were like, nah, Steve, don't let it rip. So like, you know what I mean? For you to let me be as crazy as I am and get to hang out with people I love. I mean, that's all I want is for me to keep coming back on once a week, talk all the dumb shit I can to people that I never will meet. And I hope that they build their opinion off this show and the shtick, because that's just not, you know what I mean? It's fantastic. So I'm just happy for the show to keep going. I'm happy for you to keep doing this stuff that I can't even believe. And here's the last thing, right? Last thing. Send me one more fucking package in the mail of technology of shit I'm supposed to use. And now I'm gonna think different of you because you know I can barely answer an email, let alone. You gave me this light. I don't know what the fuck it is. I think my nieces have one. It's a circle. It's super bright. I plug it in. I put it on. I hit the button. Boom. Blind. Completely blind, right? Like, nope, not using this fucking thing. So now I have whatever you sent me as a phone holder. That's all it is. It holds my cell phone. So you could have bought a $10 piece of plastic clip that goes on a car, and I would be doing the same thing. So I don't know. Don't send me no more shit. All right. Don't send me no more shit.
I mean, it sucks you say that because I do have something being delivered to you tomorrow.
Dog, listen to me. I will take a Ferrari and rebuild the motor and make it even faster. But I can't do this phone thing. I don't.
That is baffling to me. I've like,
and everyone else on the planet that
you can take a carburetor apart, but a ring light is just beyond you. So, no.
The John gave me cataract. The second I hit the button, I was like,
I mean, you can move the light so it's not in your face.
I don't know how to do this. There's also plus and minus buttons. I don't even know what they mean. There's a button with arrows that go in a circle. What the fuck does that mean? What is that, a homosexual button?
It looks like I think it changes the brightness.
Changes your gender.
I don't know.
Yeah, changes your gender.
I'm a girl and a boy. I'm a girl and a boy. I'm a girl and a boy.
Well,
yeah.
Here's the realness. I feel like a girl. I feel like a girl inside. So I'm gonna start going into the girls' bathroom and locker room and the showers, and I'm gonna shower with the girls at the gym because that's how I feel.
Yeah, you can
Even though
do
I got
that.
This dick in between my legs, I feel like a chick, so I need to shower.
You can do that.
And Rachel's mom.
Yeah. You can do that. That's the world we live in.
Again, and then the one last thing is I can't wait for the again, I have a real connection to Bern, where he's from, and their round table. So my father's from that exact same area. My mom's from the city, but my dad is a fucking Pittston guy. Same area, same like borough type. Pittston and borough, Bern?
I don't know. No, I think
he was West Pittston.
Okay, West Pittston might be a borough. The regular Pittston is a township, but there's not a West Pittston might be a borough.
I have no idea, but he's not like, he's obviously a better human than me. He's not me. He still looks at me and goes, I can't believe I birthed that thing, but whatever.
The Irish.
But I'm excited for that thing because I want to hear, more of that area. A lot of my uncles and stuff, they're older, they're going, like, they can't like explain things. So I can't wait for the round table for you and your guys. I can't wait.
Yeah, we'll break it down for you.
I can't wait.
Bring that flavor.
Nice. So very cool. Yeah, I'm with you guys. All that shit. Steve, that was very nice of you to say, and I appreciate it. And
don't send me no more shit, you fucking moron. You're wasting your money.
All right. No. Yep. Agreed. So one thing I think it's become kind of a mantra.
Oh, and I don't have a background, but I wore the shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Little advertising, you heard me?
It's funny you mentioned that. I actually heard back from the people that are doing our merchandise today. So
hell yeah.
Coming soon. Working Perspective Podcast website where we can get all the merch we need.
Let's get the merch going.
Yeah, baby.
Wait. We gonna sell weed?
We selling drugs, yo?
Because me and Jdub about to buy all the weed. Where we at, JDZ?
I mean, I talked to them. I talked to them about the possibility of hoodies, quarter zips, short and long sleeve T-shirts, maybe some mouse pads, but weed did not come up.
THCA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some of
Yes. Speak, Jdub.
Nice. So yeah, no, I'm with you. I mean, I would love that. I mean, I would just love to sell anything and make a bunch of money. Wouldn't that be great?
Hell yeah.
So, but yeah, no, we're working on the merchandise now. It's gonna be good. Hopefully, it'll be great stuff. But either way,
bottom line, though, Matt, keep it moving. You know what I mean? Keep it going.
Moving. That's it. Number one thing.
And last thing I forgot too. Shout out to you. I know this fucking. I can only imagine how hard this fucking editing nonsense is to make fucking Rachel say how she loves meat now or some shit, whatever she said. However hard it is to cut it up.
I love meat.
I know it's that's got to be fucking hard. There's no way that's an easy thing. You have a full-time job. You're a full-time father, also a husband, a brother. You know, there's a lot of shit going on in your life, and for you to be able to do this shit, man, shout out to you to, you know, keep your shit together and keep it moving, because I know it ain't easy with a young kid. I know it ain't easy. So, you know, good for you, Matt, man. Good for you. Shout out to you.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But one thing I do like the mantra that we have on this show, and it's a we ride together fam type of show.
Yeah,
we ride together, fam. Damn right. So no, we all work together. Everybody does their part, and it's just it's we're the team, brother, and we just keep this thing going. But yeah, I'm with you. I would just love to be here, you know, this time next year, saying the same thing, you know, and haven't had another year and another couple hundred episodes of fucking doing it up and just like growing as a show. And I think that we can, and I think that we will. And, you know, I just want to keep it going, man. It really just has been a ton of fun. And I just, you know, I can't tell you how much I like doing this. And
now, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question? A technology question? Like maybe I need Sausage or Jdub, somebody. Bern, you're out of this conversation. Ready? Because you're probably on the same level. Actually, never mind. How dare I put
Oh, you might be right.
Level. But how come sometimes when you send me a thing and it's on the YouTube, right?
Yeah. Sometimes
I go to hit the like button. It's all good. Likes it. Other times I hit it. They ask me for a fucking name and password.
You're not logged in.
That's
what? What the fuck does that mean?
Sometimes that's your personal computer.
Log in in Google, like on Gmail.
I have one of those. I have a phone. I have a phone. I don't know.
That is your phone.
But logged in one time. You got to be logged in to like and subscribe.
But it doesn't tell me that I can be like forever logged in. You know, sometimes they give you the button like
we all want to be forever logged in.
I don't. I also have an iPhone 6, but whatever. Listen,
this is
we're at like iPhone 7, right? So I'm one behind. Either way, I'm at an iPhone 6. I'm working off of right now, right? So when I start a podcast, I start the podcast at 100%, and right now I'm at 1%. Fantastic, 1%.
Well,
let me plug this in.
Hopefully, the package that comes in the mail tomorrow will.
Fuck you.
You know,
but why does it do that? YouTube, fuck you, YouTube, you fucking haters. Just let me hit the fucking like.
Don't demonetize.
Fuck them.
He just wants to stay logged in. That's
sucker.
I want to be logged in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube.
That's so hard.
Make it happen. Duh. Do your jobs, YouTube. Jesus. So nice. Well,
fuck you, YouTube.
So we're coming to the top of time. Before we get out of here, we're gonna go Le Schmize. Anything you want to say to the legions of adoring fans before we take off?
Shit, man, I wasn't ready for that.
I asked
yeah, I don't have much. Stay safe, have fun playing in the snow. Don't eat the snow. I just watched some video about how much fucking bacteria there is in like snow and icicles and shit. Don't eat that shit, dude. Also. It's disgusting.
Liam, tell him what you told us today about your daughter. That's what we need to hear.
What's that? Oh, that they closed the school before there's even any fucking snow on the ground.
What'd you say you're gonna tell your daughter?
What?
Oh, to just grab a sled. We're not doing that virtual bullshit tomorrow. Dude, they tell us today, they're like, all right, well, we're closing the school. No snow came yet at all. They're like, we're closing the school, and like it's not a day off. They have to do 100% virtual. I'm like, nope, we're not doing 100% virtual. She can grab her shit and play in the snow.
Hell yeah, Liam.
Like a snow day. Yeah, you can't call a snow day and then tell them they have to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, dude,
fuck
internet's down.
I have to do it for you. Like, I have to fucking go to work. You know?
Yeah. That's good parenting, Liam. That's good fucking parenting. That's goddamn right. Fucking that's how it should be. Fucking snow days were the fucking best, right? That's one thing about living in the cold that you get over those fuckers in the heat, right? Like, you know, you get your fucking snow day. It's a magical day.
Yeah, just think about that. Wherever I got to send her, I got to send her with the computer and say like, oh, here, you got to fucking teach her the whole day too. You know what I mean? Like whoever's watching her. It's bullshit, dude.
Yeah, bullshit. What's up, Bert?
I'm just saying, could you imagine like those nights? And now there was a lot of disappointing mornings too, but you have those nights where you're like, holy shit, we're supposed to get snow. Like Christmas Eve, man. They're like, oh my God, we might get a day off tomorrow. Like this is gonna be incredible. Yeah. And sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't come through. You maybe get a little delay or something like that. But when you wake up in the morning and look out the window and you're like, there are 6 inches of snow on the ground. There's 8 inches of snow on the ground. I don't have to go a goddamn place today. Except once, at my house, it was like, go shovel. And then after that, we don't care what you do for the rest of the day. Just shovel the driveway out. You got 2 brothers. Everybody get your ass out there, shovel the shit, and then go do whatever you want.
Yeah. It was the best.
The best, man. The best.
The best is when you could get like a couple days in a row too, where it was like a big one and you're like building forts and it was turned into like a whole Lord of the Flies thing going on. Yeah. It was the best, dude. We would sleep in front of the TV and just watch, like, we had a channel, like the local school channel. It was channel 16. It would just
scroll.
And it would just be like, it would just let you know if there was a closing. And we were just
You had to know your school code.
Yeah. It would tell you.
And it would be KYW.
Like, yeah.
1060 back in the day.
It was the best, dude.
1060.
Yeah. KYW News Radio. 1060. Nice. Yeah.
That was beautiful, guys.
Yeah, well, thanks. So, all right. Well, thank you for that, Liam. Very nice. So let's keep it moving on down the road. Jalen Dub, anything you want to say to the legions of your adoring fans before we peace out of this biatch?
I just want to, tell everyone to be safe, enjoy themselves. We're going to do more conspiracy theory talk this year, and it's going to get real weird. We're going to get real weird this year.
Hell yeah.
The weirder, the better.
I could tell how sad Jdub was at the end of that episode that he was like, I really thought we were going to do a whole conspiracy.
Yeah, Matt wrapped it up so early. He was like, all right, let's talk about your work. I was like, no, let's talk about if Hillary Clinton has a dick.
Right. Jdub has questions he wants to explore.
Gina, I don't know to keep that or the albino clip. Nice. All right. So, okay. Let's all right. Well, yeah, cool. More conspiracies. Sorry, Justin.
Yeah. So I'm talking about real shit.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you for that. So, sausage, or bacon, or whatever you're known as, meat lover Ocelous. What do you got? Anything you want to say to the legions of your adoring fans, aka my stepdad?
Hello, John.
Hey, Daddy.
Miss you. No, I mean, not really. Just thanks for having me. Happy to be back again. Looking forward to my next appearance.
You know what, Sausage? It was that type of behavior that turned my brother gay. All right.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to be gay, I can help.
I mean, technically, you dated 2 gay guys. I mean, you told the story about Boner, right? And
yeah, it's really funny how that worked out.
So
yeah, because Alex and Boner. Alex begged your ex-boyfriend.
I know.
Oh man.
You can imagine my dismay when I figured it out.
I can imagine. I've imagined my exes banging.
Yeah.
I've imagined them banging too, Justin. Nice. So let's keep it moving. Thank you for that, Sausage. Benoit Poudcasse, the man, the myth, the ledge. What do you got? What do you got to say to the 44th faithful from the 44th Godfather himself.
I'm rooting for a foot of snow for you guys because I could tell Steve is super excited for that 4-wheeler tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we get dumped on. I know my son was like, Dad, if we get snow, can I stay home and build a snowman instead of going to school? And I was like, yes.
Hell
yes,
yeah.
you can. So
Respect,
I'm hoping
Dad,
we get a little
respect.
get a little snow tonight. But yeah, everybody, be safe, be cool, chill. I'm having a baby in a couple weeks, so if you don't see me next week or the week after that, it'll be because I'm in the middle of labor. Not me, but I'll be supporting someone who is. So yeah, we're at like 2 weeks to go here. So
oh god damn, oh my god damn.
So if I might miss one of these coming up soon, but I'm gonna try to be here.
You're legit living with a hormonal monster right now. But you love her.
It's
gonna be great.
No comment.
Listen,
you gotta lock in cigars in the lobby. I already talked to my girlfriend about it. I mean, we're not planning on having children, but if we ever were to, I've already confirmed with her that during the labor process, I'm in the lobby smoking cigars. I'm not coming in the room. You go do your thing. I'll do my thing. I'll meet the kid in like an hour.
The thing
Good luck with that, buddy.
Don't be
I don't
mad
wanna
at me
see
that
it.
God made me a dude.
Nah, man. You say that, you're gonna be there, and you're gonna be like mad curious. You're gonna be like, "All right, fuck it, I'm looking." Like you will look.
No, don't look. No.
Do not look
down. Don't look
down.
down.
Do not look. And I'll tell you this: the worst thing that gets you is the fucking smell when they're fucking cauterizing your.
All right, everybody. So have a healthy, safe weekend.
Yeah. So, Bern, you look forward to that. Nice.
Yeah.
So, very cool.
Bern, is this your first kid, second kid? What is it?
No, it's my second, man. My son's gonna be 5 in April, and we got a little girl coming in 2 weeks.
So we've done this before.
Thanks,
yeah, we've been there before. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So nice. All right. Strongest of stems. It's 1 year up, 1 year down. What do you got to say to the end of faithful before we rowdy 5,000?
I'm gonna get he's had a couple beers.
Sure.
He feels a little good. So
Right.
he's gonna give a little bit real advice, right?
Love it.
So, like you just said, been a long time, everybody doing their thing, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Going through the whole 1 year again, and obviously things come up. We got Bern having a baby.
Yeah.
You got this doing that. You heard me complaining earlier about how my fucking lips are chapped, my nose is chapped, my hands are fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel like shit. It's
Your hair
almost
looks
Friday.
great.
I've worked fucking 70 hours in 4 days at this point,
Yeesh.
and I'm ready to fucking kill myself. But guess what?
What?
I'm not going to. You just keep pushing forward, right?
Yeah.
Always push forward, because there's going to be tough times don't last. Tough people do.
Yep.
Keep moving through. Keep pushing forward. Same thing as always, right? Keep moving forward, because, and this is the weird part. This is going to sound super weird because I'm all over the place. But so I listened to a podcast today with Rogan and Jewel, right?
Wow. Lived in a van.
The songbird of our generation. If she
sure.
had a snaggletooth, I would still.
No, I like the snaggletooth.
But
I had a
got
big
a little bit
stick
of
for
a
her
snaggletooth, right?
back in the
But
day.
she's stupid hot and has one of the most amazing voices I've ever heard, and crazy story. And this crazy broad, right? She's from Alaska. So she also told about a story when she went to college. She used to walk around with a knife on her hip at somewhere in California. They lost their minds. They were like, why are you carrying a knife? She's like, where I'm from, I need a knife, blah, blah, blah. But she said that when she was living out of her car in California, trying to like make it as an artist and everything else, and ready to kill herself because dudes were trying to rape her because she was super cute. They were trying to like make her suck dick to get to a club, to become an art, all this shit. And one day she sat out and watched the ocean. And she said, every time I saw that, just like anything, it comes and it goes, just like the tide. It's eventually going to come in. It's eventually going to go out. So whatever the fuck kind of bullshit that happens in your life, it's eventually going to get through it. So don't be a pussy. Don't be a wimp. Keep it moving. And eat meat if you're a girl.
Yeah. Great advice. Great advice. I'd like to end it from this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast, Weekend Poppin'. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied today by the vivacious Liam Reese, Jdub Justin Richardson, Sausage Ocelous, the bad boy Bernie Biceps, Bernie Base Hits, Benoit Poutcasse, Bern Podcasty, and Jdub's favorite son, Strong Stem Steve Cabot. You can find all our content and all our stuff on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can hang out with us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast, and you can join us on the Twitter and the TikTok at Working P Pod. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. And for the love of God, please just like and subscribe so my wife leaves me the hell alone about doing the show. And I'd like to leave you with a quote from the one and only Razor Ramon.
Hell fucking yeah!
Yeah, Scott Hall's my idol, dude. He's the fucking truth.
The quote goes,
Hey, yo.
good times come and go. Dreams do come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
Say less, faggot!
This has been the Working Perspectives Podcast, Weekend Poppin'. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend. Thanks. See you.